everybody! I wanted to show some places in Africa.
So the first country is Algeria. It is considered the biggest country in Africa, located in northern Africa, bordering the Mediterranean Sea. Capital city, Algiers. One Algerian dinar is equal to 0.40 in Philippine peso. This is the flag of Algeria. The green color represents Islam and the white means peace. Red is the color of blood for those who fought to liberate the country from the French oppression, and the star and crescent represent Islam too. Here goes the top tourist attractions. So the first attractions is Martyrs Memorial Algiers. It's an iconic concrete monument commemorating the Algerian War for Independence at its height of 92 meters. The second attraction is Jardin de Essai du Hama. The test garden of Hama is a 58-hectare botanical Algiers. It was established in 1832. So the second country is Angola, country in southwestern Africa. The country's name derives from the Kimbundu word for king. Capital city, Luanda. One Angolan kwanza is equal to 0.090 in Philippine peso. That is the flag of Angola. A golden star, part of a cogwheel, and a machete is centered. That symbol is said to be inspired by the hammer and sickle and represents industrial and agricultural workers. Yellow is a symbolic of the country's mineral wealth, and red and black are said to stand for freedom and death. Here goes the top tourist attraction in Angola. So the first attraction is Ikama National Park. A national park consists of coastal savanna with baobab trees, grasslands, and mangroves. The second one is Calandula Falls. It's a 105 meters high and 400 meters wide. They are one of the largest waterfalls by volume in Africa. So the third country is Benin, former kingdom of Western Africa, now part of Nigeria. It is made up of several ancient kingdoms and colonized by France in the 19th century. It became independent in 1960 and renamed Benin in 1975. Capital city, Porto Novo. One West African CFA franc is equal to 0.085 in Philippine peso. The green recalls hope and revival. Red is the courage of ancestors, and yellow is a reminder to preserve the country's wealth. Here goes the tourist attractions. The first attraction is Place Rufa X Place Jean Bayon, braced by landscape gardens and a statue of the first king. Door of No Return, Ouida, has a memorial arch in Kida, Benin. The concrete and bronze arch which stands on the beach is a memorial to enslaved Africans who were taken from the slave port of Ouida to America. Here goes to Botswana, one of Africa's most popular and exclusive safari destinations, also a fascinating world home to well-known landmarks. Capital city, Gaborone. One Botswana pula is equal to 4.22 in Philippine peso. The colors on the flag correspond to those on the national coat of arms. The blue represents water. The white, black-white bands depict the racial harmony of the people as well as the pluralism or natural of the society. The top attractions in Botswana. Okavango Delta is a vast inland river delta in northern Botswana, known for sprawling grassy plains, which flood seasonally, becoming a lush animal habitat. Next is Chubi National Park, known for its large heads of elephants and captive buffalo, which converge along the Chubi riverfront in dry months. Burkina Faso, land of incorruptible people. It is landlocked African country and became independent on August 5, 1960. Capital city, Ouagadougou. 1 XOF is equal to 0.126. The red symbolizes the recent evolution, the green, the abundance of natural riches, and the yellow star, the guiding light of that revolution. Top tourist attractions. So the first attraction is Les Cascades de Banfora, series of waterfalls situated in southwestern Burkina Faso. Its water flows along the Senec-Kamoy River. This attraction is worth seeing due to its magnificence and sheer beauty. The Wongo Sculpture Symposium. This Unite Park covers roughly 100 hectares, or 247 acres. Amazing sculptures done in granite stone that is set in the ground. Burundi, a landlocked state in Central Africa, its economy is heavily reliant on the agricultural sector, also one of the most densely populated countries on the continent. Capital city, Gitega. 1 Burundian franc is equal to 0.027 in Philippine peso. The three-star represents the three ethnic groups that live in the country: Hutu, Tutsi, Twa. The red stands for independence struggle, green for hope, and white for peace. Top tourist attraction. Rusizi National Park, nature reserve in Burundi, next to the Rusizi River. It is home to the hippopotamuses and cicatungas. Kibira National Park, second largest natural reserve in Burundi. It covers around 400 square kilometers. It is home of thousands of species and fauna and flora. Cameroon, sometimes described as Africa in miniature, because it exhibits all the major climates and vegetation of the continent: mountains, desert, rainforest, savanna, grassland, and ocean coastland. Capital city, Yaoundé. 1 Central African franc is equal to 0.084 in Philippine peso. The red symbolizes unity, as well as the centered yellow star. Green represents hope, and the yellow prosperity. Top tourist attractions. Mount Cameroon is one of Africa's largest volcanoes, rising to 4,440 meters, or 13,255 feet above the coast west of Cameroon. The Ja Faunal Reserve covers one of the largest and best protected rainforests in Africa. This includes over 107 mammals and more than 320 bird species. Next is Cape Verde Islands, known locally as Cabo Verde. The Green Cape lies just off the coast of Senegal, West Africa. Its place is famous for its warm tropical climate and volcanic islands, wonderful musicians, and delicious cuisine. Capital city, Praia. 1 Cape Verdean escudo is equal to 6.50 in Philippine peso. The dark blue represents the Atlantic Ocean, and the red stripe is the road to economic progress. Top tourist attractions. Pico de Fogo is the highest peak of Cape Verde and West Africa, rising to 2,829 meters above sea level. It is an active stratovolcano lying on the island of Fogo. The main cone last erupted in 1680. causing mass immigration from the island. A subsidiary event erupted in 1995. Buracuna is a small bay in the northwest of the island of Sal, Cape Verde. The bay is approximately 5 km north of the village Palmyra. The bay is part of the 5.45 km squared protected landscape of Buracuna, Laguna. Next is the Central African Republic. It's a landlocked nation within the interior of the African continent. Central African Republic is one of the world's least developed countries, with over 60% of its population living in poverty. The country does have some important natural resources, with timber and diamonds dominating exports. Capital city, Bangui. One Central African Republic is equals to 0.084 in Philippine peso. The red stripe is said to represent the blood of humanity and symbolizes the respect that Europeans and Africans have for each other. The yellow star of independence symbolizes a bright future. Top tourist attraction: Zanga Sangha Forest Reserve lies in the extreme southwest of the Central African Republic, bordering Cameroon to the southwest and Republic of Congo to the southeast. The park consists of nearly 832.5 thousand acres, or 3,369 kilometers squared, of tropical moist forest, much of which is relatively intact. Manuvu Gunda Saint Flores National Park and a UNESCO World Heritage Site located in the Central African Republic, Prefecture Bamingui Banguran near the Chad border. It was inscribed to the list of World Heritage Sites in 1988 as a result of the diversity of life present within it. Next is Chad, landlocked desert republic in North Central Africa, bordered by Sudan to the east, the Central African Republic to the south, Cameroon, Niger, and Nigeria to the west, and Libya to the north. Capital city, N'Djamena. One Central African Republic is equal to 0.084 in Philippine peso. The flag of Chad was officially adopted on November 6, 1959, and it combines two colors from the French tricolor, red and blue, and two Pan-African colors, red and yellow. Blue represents the sky, hope, and agricultural strength of the southern part of the country. Top tourist attraction: Zakuma National Park, situated just south of the Sahara Desert and above the fertile rainforest regions. The greater Zakuma ecosystem is well positioned as a primary safe haven for Central and West African wildlife. Zakuma National Park has experienced one of the most spectacular transformations in all of Africa. Enidi Plateau, Chad, an expanse of hard sandstone assailed on all sides by the Sahara. It rises to 4,760 feet or 1,450 meters. Its landscape sculpted into rugged pillars and columns of rock that are not wholly dissimilar to those more famously found far across the Atlantic in Utah. Comoros are a group of islands at the northern end of the Mozambique Channel of the Indian Ocean, between Madagascar and the Southeast African mainland, about 180 miles or 290 kilometers off the eastern coast of Africa. Capital city, Moroni. One Comorian franc is equals to 0.11 in Philippine peso. The design consists of a white crescent with four white five-pointed stars inside of a green triangle. The flag has four stripes representing four islands of the nation. Yellow is for Moheli, white is for Mayotte, claimed by Comoros but administrated by France. Red is for Anjouan, and blue is for Grande Comore. Top tourist attraction. Mount Karsala is an active volcano and the highest point of the Comoros at 2,361 meters or 7,746 feet above sea level. It is the southernmost and larger of the two shield volcanoes, forming Grande Comore Island, the largest island in the nation of Comoros. Next is the Marine Park Muhele. Is a marine park protects the waters of the Mozambique Channel, located along the coast south of the island of Hili, near the town of Nimuchua. It is one of two marine parks in the archipelago of the Comoros, and it falls within the Union of Comoros. So thank you for watching. I hope that you've learned from my presentation, and that would be all. Thank you.